Yo, what is up guys, this is TyrantX1 here and welcome to another non-review video. Now this is more or less linked to my Halo Reach review because when I was playing the game to make the review I found parts of the game after so long I've been playing this game that I disliked and pretty much hate about the game. So I wanted to share these 5 reasons why I hate Halo Reach. At number 5, it is the AI. Now I'm not saying the enemy AI is bad. The enemy AI of Halo Reach is really good. It's more or less the friendly AI. Halo, as we know, has been known for having its terrible AI, and it's been known to have one of the worst AI. But Reach is one of the more better examples of that. As we've seen in this game that your friendly AI can definitely do a lot of mistakes in this game compared to others. I mean, yes, Halo 5 Guardians, your teammates won't be able to revive you, but at least you can rely on them to kill the enemy. This one, you can't even rely on them to drive a vehicle properly, or even rely on them not killing you in this game. Because there has been times when the AI can even kill you in this game, but that depends on if you get in their way. Now, as you can see here, we have Kat in control of the Warthog, and she is not moving whatsoever. I don't know why. Maybe it's because the program is on a select path or something, or until I do something. But this is what I mean, is like, the AI are not very good at certain things in this game, especially when it comes to driving. And they have been known to drive off the cliff even. But this is a very small problem to me, and it's pretty much one of the only few things wrong with the campaign. So yeah, things are going to get much worse as we go along. At number 4, it is the certain balancing of weapons in the game. Now, the UNSC weaponry are all fine, they balance very well with the game, and it would have been nice to have seen the target locator in the multiplayer area, or at least be able to access it in Forge, which would have been pretty cool. But it's mainly the Covenant weaponry that's the main concerns in this game. Now, prime example is the Focus Rifle. The Focus Rifle is supposed to be the Covenant sniping weapon of this game, and it's pretty much a long-range Sentinel beam. But the thing is, it's not very effective against someone who's using a sniper rifle. And if the weapon that is designed to counterpart doesn't work properly, then the weapon has pretty much failed as a whole. I mean, it kind of does work sometimes, but it's just not very good against a sniper. The only way you can pretty much kill someone who has a sniper rifle is you either get close to them or use another sniper rifle. Now, also, because there's no dual wielding in the game, it means that the weapons like the Plasma Rifle and the Spiker aren't as useful. Now, these weapons are merely designed to take down shields, but when it gets to the health meter area, they are not there's very low damage from them, so it makes them it makes you not want to pick them up at all in a multiplayer matchmaking match. And so yeah, so there's also some there's also the plasma launcher and the grenade launcher, which are difficult to get used to at first, but they're not really weaponry that useless. They do work when you know how to use them properly. But overall, mostly the weapons are balanced. It's just that there's a few that just aren't designed for what they're supposed to. Now we're getting to the good stuff. At number 3, it is Armor Lock and how it unbalances the other armor abilities. Now, I like to call Armor Lock the bullshit armor ability because that is exactly what it is. All the other armor abilities are really actually very decent. Jetpack, drop shield, hologram, not decoy, evade, sprint. I don't know why that's an armor ability, to be fair, because it shouldn't really be an armor ability, but that's something else for another day probably. Armor Lock is the armor ability that is the stupidest one in this entire game. Whoever came up with the idea for it is an idiot, because each of the other armor abilities have a certain disadvantage to them to make sure they aren't overpowered. Like active camo, you have little dots around the radar to show that you are close to someone who's using the ability. Drop shield, it'll like the bubble shield, it goes away over time. But for Armor Lock, there's not really much. All it has is that you can't move. But that's it. It makes you invulnerable to every projectile that there is. And if someone is standing close to it, you get EMP'd, making it more easier for the person using the ability to escape. And this armor ability to me feels like it takes the fun out of every single match I see someone use it in. Because it's basically, I hate to say this, but it's kind of the try-hard ability. But I've seen, the more I play, but I have hardly seen anyone use the armor lock whilst playing the game for the review. But back in the day, everyone used it a lot, and it was such a pain in the ass to see people just using it constantly, and it just ruined the game for me, well, the matches. And I'm really glad that in the later Halo games, armor lock was completely replaced, or slightly replaced by other abilities that worked much better. So yeah, armor lock, not a very good thing to have in the future.
Double kill.
Now at number 2 we have the map designs. Now the map designs are a hugely disappointing part of this game because it shows, especially in the future, how lazy Bungie can be. And it annoys me that they rip the maps from this game, straight from the campaign. It annoys me. It really disappoints me that they did this, especially to a game like this, because it had a great campaign and Firefight was good, even though the maps in Firefight 2 were ripped from the campaign, but those I can accept because those are fun areas to fight in. Multiplayer it isn't. There's a reason why you have like maps, different generated maps in multiplayer, so they don't look like they're from somewhere or linked to the campaign. I mean, yeah, they can be linked, but at least they shouldn't be in that area, and that's what really annoys me. That's why I really hate Reach's maps, because there's ripped straight from the campaign. It's lazy. It's supremely lazy. It's like this game was in development for probably 3 years, and this is all they did for the multiplayer.
Tie the leader. Gain the
and
lead.
It makes me feel more grateful for the maps that 343 made for this game, for the DLC stuff. Those maps were all new, they were all different, and they all looked great. And that was 343 who did that, not Bungie. And it pisses me off that 343 were able to do something that Bungie couldn't for this game. And it just kind of shows how lazy Bungie would be when it came to Destiny, in a way. So yeah, the map designs of this game was stupid. The only map I liked was Spire because it looked cool. And the thing is, not only are they lazily ripped from the campaign, is that there are even some maps that are even remakes from Halo 2 and Halo 3 and were placed in the campaign. And I keep thinking that makes it even more lazy too, because they just generated a map from another game as a set piece. And that just pisses me the hell off. I don't know why Bungie did this, but they probably never will tell us. So yeah, the map designs of Halo Reach was hugely disappointing. And here we go at number 1. And you guys are really probably gonna hate me for this. Is how people played the game. Now, Halo Reach is the only Halo game where I see people play in the style of Call of Duty. What the hell? I do not want to see that shit in this franchise. Call of Duty is its own thing. I don't want to see... The thing is, this game, somehow, its numbers increased with trials is always everywhere, but they were hugely around this game. Campers were all over the place as well. You don't want that crap in this Halo game, especially when it's like, yes, there was a 2-month period between Halo Reach and Black Ops 1's release dates, which probably gave the Call of Duty players something to play while waiting. But this game, and it just soured the community after that because of what happened with Halo 4 and Halo 5 Guardians. Yes, Halo 5 Guardians kind of deserves it, but Halo 4 really doesn't when that came out. And it's because of like how long people were playing Reach, they got used to the way it worked and everything, and those players, how they played, is just what happened, is what they became. What I liked about Halo 4 and Halo 5 Guardians is you don't see campers anymore. You hardly even see those. You don't even see them anymore. And there's not even many tryhards either compared to this game. So yeah, to me, this game entirely felt a lot like Call of Duty more than a Halo game. And I can say this because a lot of the maps actually, well, some of them, especially the small Slayer maps, like Sword Base and even Boardwalk like this one, there's areas where people decide to camp like crazy. Sword Base, you have that elevator room, which is stupid. They just have either a shotgun or an energy sword, and if they have another team member, then it's impossible to get in there, and it just wrecks the fun of the entire match. Because you're trying to kill two people who are camping in one room like idiots. And then Boardwalk, especially when this is on Infection, is what really annoys me. Yes, you can camp in Infection because it's survival, but how by doing it like this is really just taking the piss. And that is that flagpole at the end of the map. People are able to get on there, and the people who are infected can't reach you, and it pisses me the hell off because those kind of people are ruining it for the others because they aren't like playing it properly or trying to find a place to stay hidden in a more non-cheating way. And it just annoys me when I see people do this. I just really hate how people played in this game. It just seemed more like Call of Duty than a Halo game. This is why I liked Halo 4 and Halo 5 Guardians, multiplayer, and even Halo 2 and 3s. And yes, there's tryouts and campers in those two games, but not compared to this game. There's very few I've seen. It just really annoys me how this Halo game is the one that's a lot like Call of Duty the most, and that really annoys me. So yeah, this is my most hated reason. This is my number one reason for why I hate the game. So, that is my 5 reasons why I hate Halo Reach. Now, I know these past few videos have been more negative than they should have been, but after playing Halo Reach, I kind of wanted and needed to make this video to shed some light on my own opinion of this game, and I kind of wanted, and I kind of needed to, because of how I felt when playing this game. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. There will be, I will be getting back to reviews soon, because yeah, I will have another review coming out sooner or later. And yeah, it's going to take a while though, because it is a pretty long game. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below on how you think about the video, or like how you think about the game too. And I will see you in the next random video.